Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Goldie Sims and thanks for checking out my video. This is the part 2 of the Sims 4 Witch Cottage speed build. In the last part we focused on the exterior and the landscaping, and for this part it's going to be mostly interior. I think I go back and make a few changes and adjustments to the outside, but for the most part it's just the interior. So we see I started out kind of making the floor plan for the rooms. In the house, there's one bedroom, there's an office, there's a bathroom, there's a kitchen, there's a little dining table. I couldn't really fit a living room in this house. You see, I kind of tried to, but it didn't fit. So I wasn't able to get a living room. But so, and then there's also like a little storage room that I kind of imagined that because this out is meant for a sorcerer or a witch, so I kind of imagine them having to store some of their supplies. It's not really functional, you see, but I kind of liked it. I thought it was a nice addition. So first here, we started off with the kitchen. I use basically almost everything in this house is from Realm of Magic. So first, you see, I started with the kitchen. I kind of went for a white sort of theme, light colors. The fridge and the stove are a light blue. And then I added this cauldron in for the witch. I like that nice blue color. I think it kind of fit in with the house. And then also, I imagined they probably would want a garden. I think they can harvest their own like herbs, their own fruits, things that they might need. So there's a little gardening area outside for them. And then here I kind of tried to add, you see, a little living space, but it just didn't work. And then and then and then I used a lot of plants in this house because I imagine who I was kind of imagining when creating this house. I imagined they would like plants. They would use them a lot in their house. So I think that little area over there, I think it turned out pretty nice with the plants in the cauldron. It's kind of cute. And then I liked this wallpaper. I think it went well with the windows, because of the brown on them. I think it added some nice color to the house. And then you see right here, I'm adding the doors. Yeah, and I think I said this in the last part, but the person the sim that I envisioned living in this house, I I kind of thought of more not like an evil witch, more of kind of a nice witch, probably of someone who's really into like nature, who really likes animals a lot. That's kind of who I saw. Probably not somebody who uses their powers for bad, but you know, it could be anybody who lives here. It's I think that was just more of my vision. And then I don't know, I was having a little trouble with the curtains, getting them to like fit perfectly onto the window. Yeah, and this little area right here, it's like the entrance to the backyard, or the entrance to the exit to the backyard. And then I put a little cat in the kitchen right there, because this sim has a cat. I built the house, like, with enough room for a cat. And then you'll see, really wanted to use that little statue. It kind of went by quick, but I used it in the end. I kind of like, tried to use it. And then we put a little wagon out there. I thought it just kind of looked cute in the garden area. And then, yeah, I was trying to find a plant. I think that one looked pretty nice over there in the side. And then, yeah, so here, now we're in the bathroom, and we went kind of quick. We're gonna see, this was kind of hard for me to set up. I'm gonna go back and change some things about the bathroom. So, I skipped past, like, how I got here, because it's gonna be changed. And then here, I'm just trying to fit everything in. Yeah, and feel free if anyone has any suggestions on what kind of houses you want me to build, or any themes you want me to follow. Just leave them in the comment section below. I know some people. I think it depends on how you like to play the game. For me, I really like the Realm of Magic. I like vampires. I kind of like the more fantasy and mysterious side of the game. But I know some people, they aren't the biggest fan of these packs. They like it to be more like realistic. So if you like that, then maybe let me know. Or if you like this, also let me know. And then you'll see I kind of started the bedroom, but I cut that part out because we're gonna go back and change it all. So you could kind of you'll see it in while I'm building these other rooms, but just know we didn't miss it. We're gonna go back to it. And then here we're starting on the office. I thought she might have a little office, a nice bookshelf to use. I imagine them to have a lot of books because the sim I kind of created a sim for this house and I made them more of a genius. That was one of the traits that they have. And yeah, I figured probably a very smart person. Um, in here I had this tapestry. I think it looked pretty nice in the room. It added some color. And then we used the same wallpaper but a different color that the main area of the house has. And then here I was trying to add a TV, but it's going to be deleted there. Yeah. Um, and then, oh, there's, yeah. I think the bedroom, it looked alright, but I changed it the way like the main area is, so the bedroom had to change as well. You'll see when we get there. I like took away part of the wall. But here, back in the office, and then that ladder right there, it leads up to the storage area where they have a bookshelf and just some pet treats and stuff when we get there. And then here, this is like the entranceway. I guess this is there's kind of a little living room in here. There's a few chairs you could sit in. I think I kind of like the way that looked. It kind of tied nicely in with the wallpaper, the color of those chairs. There's a nice plant. Yeah. So I guess that's kind of the closest thing to a living room in this house. Then there I added like the coat and the shoes for when they need to go out, if they need to grab their clothes or something to wear outside. And then, yeah, I really like this wallpaper. I think I use this a lot even if it's not like a Realm of Magic type of build. I like this. I think it's a pretty nice wallpaper. It looks pretty. And then here I was trying to find a painting to go up there, but I ended up not putting anything. And then I was having a lot of trouble with that little area right next to the backyard exit, trying to like add some stuff to make it look better, but we ended up changing it up a little bit later. So don't worry, it doesn't look too good right now, but it'll look a little better later. And then there's the pet bowl for the cat, and then I was, it's kind of in an awkward place a little bit, but I couldn't really figure out where else to put it, so I had to set it right next to the trash can. But yeah. And then we had a backyard trash can because I know to play in this house, if you need to take out the trash, you kind of have to have it. It wasn't really, I would have rather not had it, but it's kind of a necessity for the game. And then there's a little garden area I fixed up a bit. And then I tried to add this cat play area, but it just didn't fit anywhere in the house. So we ended up just getting a smaller bed for the cat to sleep on. And then I kind of like the theme of the room, the purple and green, how it looks in the wallpaper. I think it kind of matches nicely. I don't know if that's like, I know on the color wheel, every color has like a color that it goes well with. I don't know if purple and green go well together, but I think it looks pretty nice. And then we added that rug right there to just kind of tie it in. And then here's changing the room. Yeah, you'll see, I thought this looked a little better. And then I tried to add a couch just for a little living area, but it just didn't fit. So we added the fireplace, and now we're gonna rearrange the room quite a bit. Just move everything around. And then we added in that little cat scratching area. It's right next to the door for the cat to play, to get her energy out. And then I tried to use like a painting that didn't come with a Realm of Magic, but I just couldn't find one that fit, so I ended up using this one again. And yeah, and then there's not too many curtains in this house. Like, there's not any over those circular windows. I hope you don't mind. I just couldn't really fit curtains there. I just didn't know how to do it. And then up here, this is a little like, oh, here we're adding these little benches. I thought they looked pretty nice. They kind of, little just like sit next to the pond. I thought it was kind of cute. And then here, I tried to use this bird bath many times. I ended up using it. You'll see I place it quite a bit. And then I also thought this looked a little uneven. This little area right here, it just wasn't, I think you might have noticed, it just didn't really look right. So I kind of fixed it up a little bit. I made it a little longer so it would just look nicer. And then here's the benches. I kind of like them. I think they look pretty next, and they blend in with the ground too. And then there's a bird bath again. I couldn't fit it there either. But yeah, and then I added that for the garden, just adding a little touch. And then I'm adding another one of these little like tree areas in the middle of the the cement. I think it looked pretty. I think I kind of like the way it looks. I do. I think it kind of ties in nicely. It's a little different to distract, or not to distract, but just looks a little different among the like stone flooring. Then we added in some rocks and flowers around the tree, just to help make it look nicer. And then up here, this is kind of a little balcony area to, hang out, read a book, just admire the scenery. And then there's the bird bath. I used it. That was my goal, to use that. I just felt like it needed to be here. And then this right here is a little storage area that I was talking about. It's, they're just, you'll see, I think here, we just added this bookshelf. It's not like necessary to the game because we don't really need like storage areas, but I kind of just imagined that the sim might want one. And then there we go. I moved this guy up here. It's been in the house since the beginning, but I just wanted to place it because the sim I imagined it for, this house for, was a cat person, and so that was kind of a little cat statue that I wanted. And then there's right there on that shelf is just like some extra pet stuff. And then we place down like maybe some magical books that they have in the corner that maybe they like had for the studying and everything they may have needed. It's just right there. And then now I was just making some little final adjustments to make sure that the plant doesn't like show through the wall. And then, yeah, I was just trying to add a rug to that room, but it didn't end up fitting in very well. Here I'm trying to add the same rug. I was trying to add some rugs in this area, but I was really only able to add the one next to the door. Then we're adding a little dining table right now. I was only able to fit those 2 chairs on it. It just had to be a small dining table right in the corner. Then there's a little flower to make it look nice. And then this area was just, I thought it looked kind of plain. There wasn't really anything on that wall, so I tried to add some stuff to the kitchen. I also tried to add the things, but it just didn't end up fitting. There's a coffee machine in case she needs coffee. Yeah, I was just going around trying to like spruce up the house a bit at the end, but I ended up deleting most of the stuff I added. You see, they're both gone now. And then, yeah, I was kind of trying to add that. I kind of imagined it maybe being like in a potion holder, but it just didn't fit anywhere. It was kind of like I wanted it to fit, but I just couldn't make it. Then here we ended up using the tapestry again. Oh, and there, I kind of added those watering cans because, like, right next to theirs, because I imagined the sim kind of grabbing it before they leave. But yeah, it's not, it doesn't have any purpose to it. It's just decorations. And then we ended up using that same tapestry again. I just kind of thought it went well with the house because I used it twice, right there and in the office. But I think it kind of fit the house pretty well. And then there's no TV in this house, but I tried to add one, but it just didn't fit. But there's a computer, so they can the entertainment can be used on there. And so there's another bench. And yeah, I think I was trying to fix up the bridge a little bit right there, but I ended up just keeping it the same as it is. And oh yeah, and here I'm adding more fences. And yeah, tell me if you have any opinions, because I used brown fencing on black stairs leading up to like it was just like a brown and black. I normally would go for like, if the railing is black, I would use it on black stairs. I'd like to match, but this time I kind of tried to make it a little different. If you like that, I don't really know how I feel about it, but I think it kind of fit the house pretty well. But now here are the screenshots, and we're getting to the end of the video, so I just want to say thank you for watching. Let me know what you think of the house, and yeah, just thank you. Thanks for supporting me.